Hi and welcome to Vincenzo's Plate. Today we are making a recipe that most of you have been asking me for a long time to make. Guys, we are making cannoli, my way. Now, I need to tell you, cannoli are Sicilian, the Sicilian traditional dish, sweet. There is no way in the world I can make it, or anyone in the world can make it taste like the one in Sicily. You want to taste the best one in the world? You have to go to Sicily. The air, the atmosphere, and the ingredients they use there are totally the best, okay? But I'm very close to that, so I don't want to offend any Sicilian, but this is pretty good, okay? Again, not like in Sicily. So what do we need to make cannoli? For the dough we need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of chocolate powder, 1 teaspoon of table salt, 1 teaspoon of coffee powder, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of icing sugar, 250 grams of plain flour, 30 ml of white wine vinegar, 30 ml of marsala, and 50 grams of lard. Now, it's very hard to find marsala around the world. I understand here in Sydney I find it difficult. So you can replace it with amaretto or frangelico. Again, in Sicily they will never do it, but unfortunately if we can find marsala, you have to do this. So now we place the flour in there, 1 teaspoon of chocolate, 1 teaspoon of coffee powder, 1 teaspoon of icing sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then we put the lard inside. We break the egg. And we mix it well. That's how we make the dough. Now, you need to also put the white vinegar and the marsala inside. What happens is, you want to put a little bit at a time because the dough needs to be nice and soft at the end. So you want to make sure the reaction from the alcohol doesn't make this too hard or too soft. It needs to be just normal soft. Now we add the white vinegar, 30 ml of white vinegar, 30 ml, and 30 ml of marsala or amaretto or frangelico. When we get this to this consistency, it needs to be nice and soft. See, it's nice and soft. We want to put it in the green wrap. You can smell the coffee. And place the dough in the fridge for 1 hour. Now, while the dough is resting in the fridge, we need to do the filling. So for the filling, we need 500 grams of a creamy ricotta. I like to use a nice creamy one, see, nice and breaks easily. 200 grams of white sugar, and then we need some glazed lemon, and those beautiful glazed cherries. Now, in the meantime, you can also start warming up the oil, and the oil that you need to use to fry the cannoli has to be peanut oil. That's very important, use peanut oil. Then we cut the lemon into very small pieces. Very, very small. Same for the orange. You want to make small, very, very small cubes. And the cherry, we just cut it enough because we're going to use to decorate the cannoli with this. Now we get rid of the water, and then we get the creamy ricotta. Make sure it's creamy. And then we put 200 grams of sugar on 500 grams of ricotta, and then we mix it well. The sugar will make this even more creamy and will give an amazing taste to the ricotta. And when you get this consistency, you taste it. Nice. Now we can add the lemon and the orange. Keep the cherries for after to decorate. Cover the cream and put it in the fridge so it stays longer. To make cannoli, you need this tool, this metal tool, which is for cannoli. If you don't have this, unfortunately, you can't make it. And then you need a cutter, a large one. Now let's cut a piece. Put some flour on the chopping board and some on top. And we want to spread this out. Now you need to make sure that the dough is as flat as possible. It needs to be very, very flat. Now this is nice and thin. Look how thin it is. It needs to be very, very thin, otherwise you can't fry it. And then you make a hole. Make a hole. You get this. Put it here. So when you put it here, try to make them a little bit bigger. You can actually choose the size that you want, see? I want to make it a little bit bigger. And then what we do here, we want to put a little bit of egg just to stop this when you fry it so it doesn't open. And then you seal it with the egg, just like that. Make sure you press on top. And then we are ready to go and fry it. So fry the cannoli for about 2 minutes, but always make sure it's not burned, you know, it needs to be nice and brown. Now when the cannoli are nice and warm, you want to keep them inside the tool and you put them upside down. But when they get cold, which takes about 20 minutes, half an hour, you take the tool out and this is what you get. If you don't have the professional tool to fill cakes and sweets, just get a normal bag like that and you just put the filling inside. You cut the corner and then we are ready to fill this beautiful cannoli. And you want to make sure that the hole is big enough for the glazed orange or lemon pass through. Look how easy it is. Now we decorate it with the cherries or with the lemon. Guys, this beautiful cannoli are now ready to be enjoyed. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and write a comment below. Please, just write it. You know how I love to answer to your comments. So it's time to have it. Well, thank you very much for watching my episode. I will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. Ora si mangia Vincenzo's Plate. Please subscribe.